Hi everyone. Oh, I forgot to put my lights on here. So thanks for joining me today for the Old World Grid Tuning. I look forward to these every month to make progress on amplifying, activating, restoring, repairing, reconnecting, and renewing the energy grid and all the parts of it. So you can see I'm by myself tonight. Everyone else was busy. And so please hold this intention with me as you listen. Even if you're not live, whenever you're listening to it, hold that intention and focus on whatever we're talking about or whatever you're feeling during the grid. And hold those intentions with me to amplify our intentions. And so I'm going to start first with dowsing, just to use my little dowsing pendulum here, and hold the intention with me that we will douse to clear all negative spiritual, mental, and emotional energies, entities, and energy forms from all parts of the grid across the earth, as well as the pain and fear caused by those negative energies. Lots of those. Excuse me. And as we're tuning, we'll be tuning the ley lines all across the earth. We'll be tuning waters, oceans, rivers, lakes, fountains, canals, bridges, highways, and railroads that symbolizes the flow of the water, and above and below ground. And we'll also be tuning the trees, the giant trees that used to be, or that stumps are still here, big trees, current trees that are still part of the grid, the old world buildings and any buildings built on the ley lines, their forms, shapes, structures, and the materials, the sound, color, and cymatics, the tech and statues, and we'll also be tuning at a different time all the parts of the old world buildings that have been removed. And we'll be tuning the land around the buildings because the land holds the energies of the people from the buildings. And then we'll tune and clear the ancestors, all that comes up to clear as far as negative energies and the emotions they had, and perhaps at their death or things that occurred in the buildings, etc. And at the end, we'll help the ancestors transition into the oneness, those who are ready. And the buildings also includes mounds and pyramids, star forts, amusement parks, cemeteries, sports complexes, and golf course that are built on proximity to the ley lines and where the old buildings used to be. So I'm going to start our movie here. Video. I meant to have a new video going by tonight, but life's been busy. I didn't do it. So we'll hopefully I'll get done next time on those before the next full moon. And so I'm starting with the 144 hertz. Starting to clear energy right away. And not all pictures of this video are images of old world buildings, or other components of the grid, but I included these photos to symbolize all the parts of the grid. So Lots of energy, just like with the dowsing, lots of energy going on today. Starting to allow us in. Allow us in. Allow the sound, the vibrations, and the sound waves to connect with and intervene and clear and integrate. My goodness. Just asking here for all the parts of the grid, all the ley lines, the waters, the trees, the buildings, the land, and the ancestors to please let us in where we have the intention for the highest good of all concerned. We ask for all our intentions and all our energies and clearing to come from highest source for the highest good. And the ancestors, we start with you first. I hear your pain, I hear your disappointment, your anxiety, your worry, your fear, your powerlessness. And we just listen to you, listen with our hearts and our minds, allow to clear all of these, your emotions and thoughts, feelings that are ready to clear at this time. And we want to learn more about you, your lives, and what happened to the old world. And so if you have a message, either you or the trees or the buildings or the waters, please tell us. I'm just still feeling the relaxing, letting down guard, beginning to receive our intentions, our thoughts and words, our love. They want us to know that they're ready now, that they're here for us and will help us do the clearing. We'll come back to them, and we'll go to the ley lines all across the earth. Clear the ley lines of all negative energies and entities of energy kinds and energy forms, and of the pain and fear caused by those negative energies. Energy clearing. The energy feels harder tonight. I don't know how to explain it. Still more resistant than we've had at other times. Perhaps there's more interference of those negative energies. Perhaps we're getting closer to knowledge or wisdom, or just closer to their emotions that were very caused by trauma. And the guard is up to protect what's needed to protect, just like our old stories try to protect us by avoiding the feeling, avoiding new patterns and continuing with the old patterns that may have kept us safe. I feel that's what it was, because it's relaxed now. So even on them, we acknowledge to the ancestors and the building and the land and the trees and the water and the ley lines. We acknowledge your pain. We acknowledge your trauma and fear throughout the ages. And they give us thanks. Okay. The waters. And we're looking at rivers right now, both above ground and below ground. Some of them flowing very quickly. Going. Kind of like our lives today. We allow. The water is saying, we allow you in. We allow the clearing. Going to work on the below ground rivers, or the below ground waters at this point. I feel the waters are holding great secrets, great sorrows. They're very dark in color. Hiding those secrets. And the trees now. The giant trees especially, to start with. I just love trees. Always have. Always will. The giant trees are calling, hear us, let us live. We open our hearts to the tuning, to the healing. We open our energy to be healed, to be renewed. May we regrow. Add that to our words. Add that to our words. Restore, repair, regrow, renew, reconnect. and the big trees and the current trees. And going back again to the waters, to the highways and railroads and bridges. The canals, the fountains. And now the land surrounding the buildings. They hold a lot of emotion. It's not happy, not very much of it. The overriding emotion is not happy. Just feels a real heavy mood tonight. Maybe it's the energies of this full moon. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for hearing and releasing. I'm telling the trees that. I'm telling the waters that too. Including the water in our bodies. And the water in the bodies of the ancestors as they were living, as they were dying. Letting the tone die out. Weighted forks here. And we'll start on the buildings. Their forms, their shapes, structures, materials. Including the old world buildings, their statues, mounds and pyramids and star forts, new buildings built on the ley lines, cemeteries and sport complexes and golf courses that were built where the old buildings were. I just want to encourage any one of you watching that if you were interested in being part of this, please contact me. And now the sound, the color, and cymatics and technology. It feels like things are falling down. Chopped off, broken, I don't know. The cemeteries there, we'll go to them now. And even of the cemeteries that were not from the old world buildings, if they were built on the ley lines, and the people who were not part of the old world buildings, we will include that in the tuning here to clear negative energies, entities, and energy forms, and clear the land where they're buried. Excuse me, I had burping. If you feel yourself burping, hiccuping, coughing, sneezing, all those things are just caused by energy yawning and energy clearing through your body or energy movement. So just follow whatever your body needs to do to allow that energy to release. It's like I feel a moaning, a deep undercurrent of moaning, great sadness and grief. Of wanting to be understood, of wanting to be loved again. And we don't know all the mindsets of the people that lived in the old world buildings. I'm sure some of that were have intentions for the highest good lived there, and some that didn't, depending on some of the buildings or at different times during their lives. And now the parts of the buildings that were removed. Wherever they are now, the ones that still exist, or the ones that don't exist in whole or in part, then for their debris, their particles that are still left wherever they're left, the parts hold great yearning to be part of that for which they were made. And we'll just hold them in our intentions now too. And we'll hold the intention that at some point they can be returned to the old world buildings. And that until then, all the parts can be at ease or at peace with whatever task or presence they have now and whatever they're expected to fulfill in the role they're playing now. And I feel their thank you, their gratitude, their pleasure at being noticed, at being helped. Yeah, I'm going to use the 432 now for healing and harmony, for coherence. Tuning the old buildings here, the sound and color and cymatics and technology of the buildings, the materials, the structures, the forms and shapes. I just need to stop right here. I'm going to do an angelic feng shui clearing here of the old buildings and all that we're tuning of them above and below ground and the parts removed. We give thanks, and so it is. The lighthouses, I forgot to add that to the list of the different structures of the buildings. I'm feeling a lifting of the spirits, of their emotions, a lifting to of less of the sadness and grief, of more of just presence and joy in the presence. Gratitude. I had received here an invitation. They were saying, come visit us. Yes, I want to. I encourage all of you, for wherever you live or wherever you travel, to find the old world buildings and place your hand on them if you can, and if you can't, just be comfortable on the land, like the beaches there, and send your intentions to them directly. little bit here of using the 528 and the 417. So we're entraining the 111 hertz into the buildings, into the ley lines and the waters and the trees and the land and the ancestors. I'm going to go with the 222 here for bringing calm as we end. It's been a much heavier session tonight. It's just heavier energy, and we'll leave them with peace and calm. We'll leave them with love, with the joy of life, with a soul purpose, an SOUL purpose, that they could find their soul purpose. Yes, even the ancestors who've died, but the buildings and the waters and the ley lines, that they would know that purpose and give thanks to set free from the sadness and focusing on the love and the gratitude and the joy. For all the sadness is worth the joy, always. I'll close with the 528. And the ancestors that are ready are wanting to transition now. And so focus your mind on it. I'll focus mine on allowing them to use the vortex here in my workspace or wherever the vortex is closest to them, in the waters and the forests and the trees, even the buildings. There were some in the buildings, I'm sure. That's something I would like to know. How many? I know so many of the buildings were built on ley lines, but how many were intentionally built on ley line vortexes, whether positive or negative? It's my question for you, old world. I'll get an answer at some point, I know. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your intentions. Join to clear the negative energies from the earth throughout the old world parts, and to help restore, renew, and reconnect the grid. Thank you much. Catch you on the next full moon. Bye-bye.